I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review, and this is a Patreon review for Mike, OCP Communications, one of my dearest friends on here. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it, man. And if anyone ever wants to request pretty much any type of video or review, movie topic, pretty much any type, you can request it either directly to my PayPal, that link is down in the info box, or you can join my Patreon, that link is down in the info box as well. And the review he wanted me to do was for a film called Madhouse, the comedy from 1990. And I think this was sparked because I had mentioned, oh man, John Larroquette, I like him as an actor. Oh, because I reviewed Richie Rich, the last film he requested. It's like, man, it'd be nice to see him in a leading man role. And this is one of the few films he did where him and Kirstie Alley, because John Larroquette, he was on the TV show Night Court. Kirstie Alley had been on the TV show Cheers. They're starring together in this film. And pretty much they're a couple, they love each other, things are going well, she's a reporter, his business is successful too, but then these house guests, if I learn how to talk, house guests keep fucking coming. And they keep fucking coming. And it's either John Larroquette's cousin and his shitty wife, and the cat that keeps fucking dying but keeps coming back. That was actually one of the more interesting running gags. And then Kirstie Alley's sister. And then the neighbor where they accidentally burned down his fucking house. And the neighbor's actually played by Robert Ginty, the exterminator himself. And his shitty kids. Including his boy who's a fucking psychopath. And then I believe Kirstie Alley's sister, she has a kid who is Bradley Gray, the star of Class of 1999. He's the guy in Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors that died where Freddy led him off a fucking roof. And I would say at the end of the day, this was mildly amusing. Sadly, it wasn't as funny as I thought it could be. It wasn't hilarious as I thought it could be. A lot of times I'm just sitting there and I go, I like John Larroquette, I like Kirstie Alley, but these shows are just not hitting the great notes for me. And maybe humor's subjective. One thing I don't know, it's nice that they have like a fun little animated sequence for the credits. And I like when movies do that, where they take the extra time and effort to do something a little bit extra for the credits, where they create an animation sequence. I mean, nowadays you don't have credits at all. They're like, fuck credits. But when they take that little extra touch, that little extra motif, that little... just do something a little bit extra. Hey, we just show just boring credits. But let's have a little fun anime sequence. I like when movies do that. A little extra effort. But I don't know, just the jokes, the humor. They embarrass John Larroquette, the cousin, because they showed these old footage where he was fat back in the day as a kid and named Pudge. Or the sister is, Kirstie Alley's sister is a gold digger. She gets dumped. And when Kirstie Alley brings her, the gate's like shut. And I guess it's was a Middle Eastern guy, and he's saying a bunch of stuff, and she's spouting off certain slurs about his native country, and it's not that I was offended, I'm offended. It's just like, okay, this, I don't want to say this is comedy from a sitcom, but just, I don't know, I'm kind of like, eh. Or the kid, Robert Ginty's boy being a little psychopath and trying to kill the cat. Like, in fact, made a fucking bomb that blew up the kitchen and did kill the cat. But then the cat keeps coming back to life. But then tries to mow the cat down with a lawnmower. I don't know, the jokes just didn't hit for me. The few that did was from John Larroquette and Kirstie Alley, and that's why I just say this is mildly amusing for those two. I really like the other characters, which is what made the ending satisfying, and overall made me like the film. But when John Larroquette, it finally talks down to the little kids, like, listen to me, you try and get the word. Was it listen? Listen to me, you psychotic little shit. Get your act together or you'll be the face on a milk carton. And the kid's like, don't touch me, I'll sue. Oh yeah? I got a lawyer and retainer. And starts poking the kid, and the kid didn't do shit. So that was a fun moment. Or a nightmare scene John Larroquette has where his nightmare is like a black and white zombie movie where house guests just keep coming into the house. And they're being attacked by house guests. Don't let them in. So like that was a fun moment. At the end when they're like, let's clean house, and it's satisfying because you've been so annoyed by these house guests. Like the one woman who said she was pregnant but she wasn't, so Kirstie Alley throws her ass out and fucks her up. John Larroquette fights Robert Ginty and steers him with the saw, steers his ass out. I like the motif that by the end the cat decides to stay with our couple as the cat realizes these are pieces of shits. I would like to them actually done more with that, where you see the cat more, and when the cat's with John Larroquette or Kirstie Alley, they're petting it, they're being nice to it, and the cat's like unsure. I would like a few more scenes to have a more follow-through line of that little kind of an arc. Again, just at least little shots of like John Larroquette petting the cat or Kirstie Alley. I think that would have been made that even more on point, where the cat decides to stay with them instead. But still, I like that little motif where the cat's like, fuck these guys, I'm staying with John Larroquette and Kirstie Alley. Cat's smart. And John Larroquette's like, well, he's lost about 4 lives. So he's got about 5 lives left. So he can use them as long as he wants with us. And I would say this. It was interesting to see people like Bradley Gray and Robert Ginty, Dennis Miller. Early performance by Dennis Miller, who's one of John Larroquette's co-workers. I like the bit when John Larroquette keeps getting pissed at his boss at the end, and the guy keeps up at the ante of his reward. It's like, go to hell. Okay, I'll triple your salary. eat shit or something like that. So that's what I mean, like John Larroquette and Kirstie Alley made this watchable to me. And then the satisfaction of them getting their fucking house guests out, and the whole idea of this sort of dark comedy dealing with house guests as if they're a fucking virus. Like the idea and the two leads I had fun with. It's just I don't think a lot of the jokes really hit home. And I don't know, maybe it just needed a stronger script, maybe a stronger director. Because let me see who did the script and direction of this movie. Let me check. I almost fucking typed House Guest, and no, that's a film with Sinbad. I'm surprised the film isn't called House Guest, but Madhouse, makes sense. The bad news is you have House Guests. There is no good news. So, I mean, I think it's worth a watch. Let's see. Tom Ropelewski. He's known for Look Who's Talking Now. That's the one with the dogs. Did he direct that or did he just write it? Oh no, he wrote and directed it. So the third Look Who's Talking with the fucking dogs. A film before this called Loverboy with Patrick Dempsey and Kirstie Alley. The Next Best Thing with Rupert Everett and Madonna. And he helped write the 1988 film The Kiss. But he was one of two writers. Oh, he wrote and directed this, so yeah. If you had another director, like if you had maybe an Ivan Reitman, Harold Ramis. Yeah, if you had an Ivan Reitman, well, this is the same year he did stuff like Kindergarten Cop, but you had someone like Harold Ramis, like how Harold Ramis dealt with National Lampoon's Vacation. If you had someone like that making this, I think it would have been a funnier film. Maybe more creative jokes, or more jokes that would just hit on point, more jokes that would be laugh out loud funny. I think that would have helped. I think the writer-director... The direction really was basic. I can't really think of any strong parts of the direction. The script... I think it could have been a funnier movie. That's why I said it's mildly amusing. But I mean, you do a lot worse. I was tears. One, it was a request, and two, because I like John Larroquette, I like Kirstie Alley, and like I said, the idea was an interesting idea, and there were moments that made me chuckle, but it wasn't laugh out loud hilarious either. So I'm somewhat disappointed. I think a lot more could have been done with this. I think with a different writer-director, like Harold Ramis or someone else, it would have been much more effective. But it is what it is. It's not that bad of a movie. It's not a film that doesn't deserve a DVD, Blu-ray. I mean, it's not that fucking bad. Should get a release of some fashion. But hey, what can you do? With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. And we will see you in the next video. Later.